put on a shelf. It's a hard-to-describe quality that April possesses that will serve her more than any other facts that she has learned to this point. The honor of being inducted describes how she approaches knowledge, learning, people, and how she expresses her ideas to others. Cum Laude is now a part of April's identity. So if April is not smart, what places her with the elite few? I cannot expound on April's identity without first crediting her parents. Her parents have instilled in her the power and purpose of a good education. They have contributed significantly to her path, and without their contribution, April may not be seated to my right here today. She is privileged to have been molded by these two who have been mentors for her. They not only shaped her to become studious, they also made her more human. Through their examples, they have given her a core set of values that will allow her to be a mover of society. So how does April approach knowledge? She obviously committed herself to her studies, but more than that, to the notion that knowledge can enrich one's life as well as to propel it forward. That is to say, she is motivated by the value of knowledge rather than the recognition for having obtained it. The theme of her teacher-written comment notes throughout her GPS career is clearly her stalwart work ethic and exceptional dedication. She did not try to be a perfectionist in all subjects. See, this is a tragedy of perfectionism, and that it robs us of our ability to take in our accomplishments and be proud of ourselves and our abilities. April decided to get to know the young woman she'd become instead of chastising herself for what she wasn't. She did not need to strive for perfection because she knew she was good enough at her core. April quietly pursues educational excellence as she unknowingly inspires the academic and intellectual culture we embrace here, not just in the classroom, but across the campus. April has also learned to channel humility mixed with boldness. The most important, salient, and pivotal skills for her future lie in her ability to tap into her passions and persevere through the obstacles with the pairing of these two characteristics, humility mixed with boldness. As early as the 6th grade, she began to recognize her talents and her obstacles. She chose math over English, swimming over volleyball, realizing too many items on her plate would make her shallow, and April is far from shallow. She did not set a goal of cum laude. She did not set a goal pace for swimming. She did not pursue BC calculus, and instead she was wise enough to follow who she was, and it has made her successful. She did not stress. She finds it a waste of time. She pursued. She has mastered an incredible balance of work and play. She has humility mixed with boldness. She humbly breaks records with boldness. But her purposeful education, her core values, her quiet passion, her humility mixed with boldness are only parts of who she is. April has grit, and this may be the biggest factor of her success. Grit can be defined as working hard at something you don't like, oftentimes when you'd much rather be doing something else. Grit is oftentimes a deciding factor in success. At the elite U.S. Military Academy, West Point, grit is actually a higher predictor of success than leadership, intelligence, or physical fitness. In April's case, grit is her predictor. April was always engaged in the classroom, and that wasn't always easy or popular. She made the journey the goal, not each and every test, and that's not always easy. She gave up the exhausting pursuit of perfection and embraced the real steps to success. She focused inwardly on her abilities. All of this is April, and if she ever finds herself not on her path, she has the grit and courage to start all over again. So we end where I began. April is not smart. To be at such a young age, to not only recognize her gifts and talents, but to take advantage of the opportunities, the journey. She is a leader in all aspects, and she has earned this tremendous honor, not because she is smart, but because she is purposeful. She is fully aware of the power and purpose of a good education. She has a core set of values that she is not shy to share. She has humility mixed with boldness and a quiet passion that radiates. April, what a gift you've given me, us, them. The best in you is a sign of what the best in us can be. Purposeful, hardworking, fair, and humble, yet bold, not smart, brilliant. Your temperament is the well-wrought text that tells us more than any lesson I could assign. We become the people that we see, and I treasure greatly